Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Joe here, bringing us another video today. We're gonna be talking about the goods, the bads, the pros, the cons, things I like, things I don't like, about the Cold War Alpha, the things that we can get from like the Alpha just from playing those couple of days. We're gonna be talking about the good, the bad, you know, everything that I believe should be fixed, should be left how it is, and everything I feel like in the game, like what's wrong with it, what's good with it, and what's balanced, what's not balanced, those types of things. So let's talk about the cons first, and then after that, we'll get into the pros about it and what I think is good. So the first thing I want to talk about, of course, I want to talk about skill-based matchmaking. Like in the previous video, I said they need to tone it down a little bit. Like we should not be playing a team deathmatch public match game like it's grand finals, map 5, the Call of Duty championship. Like we should not be playing that first and foremost. That's what I believe. I believe should be a little bit of skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty, just a little bit, so that every once in a while we go up against like good players, like players of our caliber and our skill level, so we can have to go try hard, once in a while. But I believe it should be toned down a lot from the Alpha, because in the Alpha I felt like I was just playing against like kids that thought they were in the CDO. Like I believe skill-based matchmaking should be in the game, but it shouldn't be to a max, like extreme that it is that we've had like in Modern Warfare 2019. I believe it should be like 20%. Like 20% of the lobbies should be skill-based matchmaking. The rest 80 should be like regular, normal lobbies where you can just have fun, chill with your friends, and just game and just enjoy it. Not have to worry about doing good every game, dropping like a 3KD. Like you should just be able to have fun. Go ahead, quick scope, be fun, quick scope. Like be able to do those types of fun things. Like you should not be able to go into lobby and then just have to, like have to go super hard. You should not be able to do that. You should not have to do that. Is what I'm trying to say. You should not have to do that. Like you should be able to go into the lobby. You want to mess with all your friends. Use a riot shield or something. I don't even think that's in the game, but like use a shotgun, try to get a nuke or something. Like it should be able to do that. Like be able to go on a pistol, going like with the pistol only, trying to go like 30-0 or something. Another thing I want to talk about, another topic that I don't like, it's just a little thing, but it's the grenade throw all the time. Like I feel like it just takes too long to throw a grenade. Like, like I had some clips here and there, like when I was playing, where I throw a grenade and then like it just takes too long, and then I just get smoked by somebody running across the map or something, and like they just look at me and they're like, "What is this guy doing?" Like he's just like standing here looking like a Momo or something, just trying to throw a grenade. And I just think that they should fix that. The grenade that takes too long, in my opinion. I feel like they should fix that. And then sniping, I feel like it's a little too overpowered in my opinion. Sniping is just, it feels too overpowered, to be honest. Like I'm getting quick scope by dudes like across the map, no scopes, and like they can't even see me, and they're just like this is scoping in, going pop pop pop. Like no, you should not be able to quick scope me across the map if you can barely see the tip of my head. Like I just don't think quick scope should be that good. I think they should tone down just a little bit, maybe not too much, so where they're like basically useless, but like just tone it down a little bit. I don't know what you can do. Maybe like I don't know. Maybe like make some more idle sway or something, so it's harder. Because like when I use a sniper, I feel like I couldn't hit shit. Like I just kept getting hit markers. But when I seen other people using it, like other people doing good with it, I was like, damn, how did they do that? Like I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit overpowered. Snipers are really good in my opinion. Like they're just gonna straight clap you if you're like in the middle of the open and they're sitting in the back. You're gonna get clapped just like this clip right here. Like this guy sitting in the back. I'm like in the open a little bit. He just clapped me. He probably hard scoped me, but I feel like the sniper should be toned down a little bit. Next thing I want to talk about is the movement. The movement did feel a little bit clunky, but I don't know if it's just because I'm back on PS4 after playing on PC Warzone, like 144 hertz, like on good frames. I don't know if it's that or just like the movement in the game doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel as smooth as like an older Call of Duty, like an older, but like a previous Call, like Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare. It just doesn't feel as smooth in my opinion. It might just be because we're playing on console and it's an alpha, but I feel like the movement should be fixed before like the beta. I hope. It feels a little bit clunky, a little bit slow. It feels like my character's like I have on a Juggernaut suit. I'm just like really stiff. I feel like sometimes some gunfights I just felt like I couldn't move as good. Like I wanted to play Black Ops 4 the other day. The movement just felt like better. Like it just felt a little bit smoother. Modern Warfare has some pretty good movement in my opinion. I like the movement, except the slide cancel is a little bit overpowered. But the movement just does feel fine, like when you're running with your gun. Like it doesn't feel like just bad. Like Cold War, I think it felt like a little bit bad. A little bit felt like a little bit laggy. Like I felt like I'd run, then I get shot, but I'd be behind the wall, and like I'd still be getting hit market from the other guy shooting at me. That's another thing. Like the game felt a little bit laggy, in my opinion, just a little bit. But keep in mind, this is my opinions. What I feel like is bad about the game. Like it felt a little bit laggy. Like Call of Duty's always had like bad connection problems. I feel like especially like Black Ops Call of Duty's, like they always had that, like you're gonna get shot around the corner. It's gonna be infuriating. Like you're gonna call BS on that. Like you're gonna be like, how did he kill me? I was around the corner. Like Black Ops has always had that problem. So let's move on to the next thing. Sorry if you guys hear that I accidentally bumped myself into my mic. But let's talk about the graphics. Like obviously they're a significant downgrade from Modern Warfare 2019. They just did not feel but they did not look as smooth and nice and crisp as Modern Warfare. But as we all know, Modern Warfare 2019 was probably like the best graphically looking game we've got. And Cold War just felt like like I was playing like a game that came out in like 2017, 2018 maybe. It didn't feel like as graphically pleasing, and like the maps weren't as colorful as like previous Black Ops. Like Black Ops 3, like Black Ops 4 was a little bit colorful. Black Ops 2 was really colorful. Black Ops 2, they had like good colors. Modern Warfare, I keep saying Modern Warfare. Cold War, they didn't even have those colors that like popped out at you, and like I don't know. I feel like the graphics, colors could be a little bit better. And since we're in the chopper gun, let's move on to the next thing. The chopper gunner is a bit overpowered. Like it's like, just look at it, it's overpowered, you guys. I feel like the chopper gunner needs to be toned down a little bit, but not too much, because it does take a while to get your streaks. And like it does take a while to take it down. But in some cases I felt like I just got blown up before I even got into the map. But as you can see right there, it just absolutely shreds. It just tears people apart. It is a little bit overpowered, so they should nerf for just a little bit, like a little bit, like 5% tone, 5% nerf, like 3% nerf, like it's a little bit overpowered. Like it's really easy to spawn kill people off their spawns. Like you kill them, they spawn and they're dead automatically. And like it is a little bit tough to get your streaks. Like it's like the ability to get streaks is kind of hard. Like it's annoying too. Like you have to take time and effort to get your streaks instead of being able to go on like 11, 12, 13 kill streak, whatever it is, to get like your top streak, like like your chopper gunner AC 130. But instead you gotta accumulate score. Like yeah, you can go on like a big streak and like stack up your score, but like even if you go on like a 10 kill streak, like you're not guaranteed to get that chopper gunner, because you still have to do like OBJ stuff too to get your chopper gunner as well. Like, I don't think you can just go on like a 10 kill streak and get it. I'm not really sure. I feel I've gone on like 13 streaks, but I don't think I've gotten on my chopper yet. Like I feel like you have to play some sort of OBJ as well as get kills to get your score streak. I feel like I feel like this score streak system isn't really like the way to go. Like I feel like they should either just have a pure score or just pure kills like in previous Call of Duties. Like it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like it doesn't really work. Like there's no one defined way of getting it. Like I don't really think anybody's figured out how to really get the streaks. Like there's no one defined way of getting your streaks. Like it's weird. Streaks take a while to get, unless you're like, I don't know, some kind of god, like you're some kind of MLG pro going 50-0 with 10 capture the flags or something. And I don't know, the streaks are a little bit tough to get in my opinion. I don't feel like everybody's gonna be getting streaks at the same time, and when people do get streaks, I feel like it's gonna be towards the end of the game, and everybody's gonna be stacking chopper gunners, attack helicopters, like towards the end of the game. And like I feel like that can change the outcome of the game. Like everybody getting streaks at the same time. Like I don't think the score streak system in the game right now is very good. I feel like it's very unbalanced, because like I feel like towards the end of the game, when people finally get the streaks, people that aren't like high skill as some other players, like they're gonna get the streaks towards the end of the game, and everybody's gonna be calling them in at the same time. Like chopper gunners back to back, and obviously like whatever team's calling it chopper gunners back to back, probably gonna make the other team leave, because they just don't want to be getting just straight slapped up by all those score streaks at once. I don't think it's very good in my opinion. I don't think the score streak system, or whatever you want to call it, score streak, kill streak system, whatever you want to call it, I don't think it's that good. I think they need to fix it before the final release, or they need to do something about it so it's easier to get your streaks. Like, it takes a while. I don't think it's that good. They need to fix it. Another thing they need to fix? What else they need to fix? In my opinion, they need to fix those damn boats and tanks on those ground war maps, whatever you want to call it, 12v12 combined arms. They need to fix those things. Those things are overpowered, I swear. Like, if you're playing on that boat map and somebody gets into a boat, yeah, don't even peek, don't even like move from your spawn. You're gonna get absolutely clapped. As soon as they see you, they're just gonna turn, spray you, you're dead. Respawn, they can try to run away, do the same thing, they're gonna just spray you. The boats, I mean, they're fun, they're fun to use when you get into them, but like they're a little bit overpowered. Like, they just absolutely spray you, melt you down, mow you down. You have absolutely no shot killing somebody who's in them. But they are kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, they are kind of fun. I did get in them a little bit, get abuse them, get a couple kills here and there, and like they need to fix them a little bit before the game. Hopefully in the beta they do tone them down a little bit and fix them. But that's about it for like the cons I want to talk about. So let's get into the pros. Some of the good things I like about the game: the guns feel nice. I like how the guns feel. Like, they feel very well balanced, except the AK-74U. Everybody knows that thing is just a monster. Guns feel nice. It's gonna absolutely destroy you, but let's talk about the audio. It feels good. Finally, we got some good audio back. We got the headsets are usable now. Like, we don't have to play on like earbuds anymore, because it doesn't really, in Modern Warfare 2019, if you're using earbuds, it's just speakers from your monitor or your headset, it didn't really matter because you couldn't hear anything. Somebody could be right behind you, sneaking up on you, about to punch you in the throat, give you that 1, 2, 3, 4 Conor McGregor, Mayweather, and you wouldn't be able to hear them right behind you. But finally, Cold War fixed that. We got some good audio. We can finally tell when somebody's to our right, somebody's to our left, and it just feels so nice. Like, it's a sigh of relief, because like no one's gonna creep up on you anymore. You're gonna hear them. Like, it just makes you play better, because you have awareness now, and like you can actually tell where somebody's coming from, if they're coming from behind you or not. Like, you can finally tell. It's just like such a sigh of relief, because it's like, damn, I don't have to constantly look back behind me, making sure nobody's running up on me. Audio was fixed, thank God. It feels nice. Like, in Modern Warfare 2019, the audio was just it just wasn't there, you guys. Like, the guns sounded nice, but if you had your headset cranked up to the max, you were done. So you can have to go to like the ear doctor, make sure your eardrums aren't blown out or anything. But this game, we finally have good audio. We got Dead Silence back. Let's go, baby. It's finally back. No more, waiting to get your specialist so you can use Dead Silence. It's finally back. It's called Ninja, so you're not completely dead silent, but it is quieter than your normal footsteps. It allows you to run around without being heard as much as you normally would without using Ninja, whatever you want to call it, Ninja Dead Silence. I feel like they should make it like Dead Silence, because it is Dead Silence. It's not called Dead Quiet or nothing like that. None of that. It should be Dead Silence, not Ninja. Like, at least they brought it back, but I feel like they should make it completely silent, like the rest of the Call of Duties. I think they need to fix that. Just a little bit, tweak that. Next thing, no more flinch. Thank God there's no more flinch, you guys. Oh, let's take another sigh of relief for that. No more flinch. God, that's great to hear, because no more. You're not gonna be losing those gunfights anymore. No more of those stupid gunfights where you get first shot and then the enemy just two taps you to the head and they kill you, and you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna rage quit. Like, that kid just got a lucky headshot. Like, do you know how many times I said that to myself playing Modern Warfare? Let's take a deep breath, sigh of relief. It just feels so good. There's no more, no more flinch to the extent that it was before. Like, yeah, there's still a little bit of flinch. It's not as bad. Like, you could definitely feel like you're getting your kills and you weren't dying to lucky headshots as much. Maybe here and there you are like 1 or 2 a game, but it's not too dramatic and crazy like in previous Call of Duties. So that's one thing I'm thankful for. The flinch is kind of reduced, kind of gone. Just get to another thing that they added stats to your guns. You can actually see like the percentages when you put it on perks. Like, you can actually see what they do. Like 5% increase on this, 10% on that. It's able to like show you like what you're losing and with certain categories, like how much you're losing, how much you're gaining. Like if you're gonna put a suppressor, like it's gonna say like 10% damage range, something like that, or it's gonna say like 5%, like range fall off. I don't know. I don't even know what the stats are anymore. I forgot. But that's one thing I do like, how they show you your statistics now when you're setting up a class. So now you won't be able to like make a messed up class. You'll actually be able to see what's going on instead of just seeing like the red bar. But that's also a pretty good thing that they added. I like that. The last thing I want to talk about, well, like there's like two more things. I want to talk about the map design. Map designs, I like them. Some of them I do. This map, Moscow, it's a pretty good map. Basically like a 3-lane map. You got the left side, the middle side, and then the right side. It's pretty average map, pretty normal map. A lot of people cluster up like towards the middle, so it's easier to get gunfights, especially on like objective game modes. This is like a good map. I feel like for like a hard point, it'd be a pretty good map. This map is good. Satellite, I like it just because I know how to like play now. Like I just go on one headless like the whole game. I just get like 60-50 kills. But like I like that map. That map's pretty good. It's easy to control the flow and like where people are going. That map's pretty good. The boat map, it's 12v12, so I don't really have an opinion on it. It's like, I guess it's good for like 12v12, but the other map, the snow map, terrible. I hate it. Absolutely garbage. And then Miami, I don't really like it. It just feels like too dark for me. I feel like sometimes I can't see people on that map, like on the other maps. And I feel like that map just has like a lot of like windows and places where you can just hide, and there's no really like no structure to that map, like no real structure and like no real game flow. But like you're just running around on that map trying to get a kill, trying to find somebody. And I don't know. I don't like that map. Miami, I don't like the map. We're gonna have to see what the beta, what other maps come out. If they do add some more maps in the beta, which I'm pretty sure they will, maybe some more games, some more guns, who knows? Hopefully they do add some more stuff. And the last thing I want to talk about is cross-play, cross-gen. Thank God that's back. It was so good that they implemented that into Modern Warfare. Cross-play, cross-gen, whatever you want to call it, whatever it's called. Cross-gen, cross-gen's like, I think like if you get on PS4, and then you move up to like a PS5, I think you can play on PS5 like the same account, same stats or whatever. I think that's what crossplay is, or cross-gen. I think that's what it is. The crossplay is, the usual, just playing against other consoles, PC, Xbox, PS4, all in the same lobby. Thank God they added that again. That's a really good thing that they added. I really like it. It just adds like more variety to your playing, like who you're playing. And overall, it just makes the game more fun because you can play with your friends that are on different consoles, like on Xbox or PS4 or PC. If you're playing on PC, you can play with your PS4 friends, Xbox friends, etc., etc. That's like one of the main things that I like. The cross-gen, the cross-play, I really like it. Because now there's no more like, oh, who's better skill based, because now everybody's playing like one lobby, the same game, there's no PS4 versus PS4 only, Xbox versus Xbox, everybody's mushed together into one lobby. I think you can turn off crossplay. I'm not really sure. I think you can. The Modern Warfare you can, but look at me getting my chopper taken out right before right, I didn't even get into the map and it got taken out. But that was the last thing I want to talk about, the crossplay. I'm glad they added it back again. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think about the game. Do you like it? Do you not? Do you enjoy it? Like, what do you think they should fix and whatnot? Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Peace out.